Hi, dear listeners. Today, we will talk about a very important topic. We will talk about books and money. We all need money, but is it our best friend? Or is a book our best friend? This is a simple topic, but it is very important. Let's start and think about it together. Books are very important. They give us knowledge and wisdom. We can learn many things from books. A book can be our teacher. It can help us grow. A book never asks for anything in return. It is always there when we need it. We can read a book anytime. On the other hand, money is also important. We need money to live. Without money, we cannot buy food or clothes. Money can help us get what we want. But money can also be tricky. It can make us want more. We may never be happy with what we have. Question: what do you think is more important, knowledge from books or the things that money can buy? Why do you think so? Please think about it for a moment. Books can be our best friends. They keep us company when we are alone. A good book can make us happy. It can take us to new places in our minds. When we read, we can travel the world without leaving our home. We can learn about different people and cultures. Money can give us comfort. It can buy us a nice house, a good car, or a fancy meal. But can money buy true happiness? Some people think that money can solve all problems. But money cannot buy love, friendship, or health. Books teach us to be kind and wise. They show us how to live a good life. A book can inspire us to do great things. It can make us think deeply about the world. A book is like a good friend who gives us advice. Question: do you think that money can make a person truly happy? Or do you think that true happiness comes from other things, like love and friendship? Think about it.
Books help us relax. After a long day, reading a book can calm our minds. It is a peaceful activity. We can lose ourselves in a good story. Money, on the other hand, can sometimes cause stress. People worrying about money all the time, they work hard to earn it, but it is never enough. Books are forever. They never get old. A good book can be read many times. It never loses its value. But money can be spent quickly. Once it is gone, it is gone. We can always buy more books, but we cannot always get more money. Books teach us lessons. They help us understand life. A story can show us what is right and what is wrong. Books can help us become better people. Money, however, cannot teach us these things. It can buy many things, but it cannot buy wisdom. Question: when you are feeling sad, do you turn to a book or do you think about money? Which one makes you feel better and why?
Books can connect us with others. When we read a book, we can share our thoughts with others. We can talk about the story and learn from each other. Money can sometimes cause problems between people. It can make people fight or become greedy. Books are a source of endless knowledge. They help us learn new things every day. Even if we do not have money, we can still learn from books. Money is important, but it cannot buy knowledge. Learning is something that comes from within us. Books give us joy and comfort. They make us think and feel. A book can be a loyal friend, always there for us. Money, on the other hand, can bring temporary happiness. But it does not last forever. True happiness comes from within. Question: if you had to choose between buying a new book or saving money, which would you choose and why? So, dear listeners, what do you think? Is a book your best friend, or is money your best friend? Books give us knowledge, wisdom, and joy. Money gives us comfort and security. But in the end, only you can decide which one is more important in your life. Thank you for listening.
Welcome to part 2. Books open our minds. They help us see the world in new ways. A book can show us different perspectives. It can teach us to be more understanding and kind. Money, however, often focuses on material things. It does not encourage us to think deeply about life. Books help us escape. When life is tough, a good book can take us away from our worries. It can transport us to another world. Money, on the other hand, may solve some problems, but it cannot take us away from our thoughts. Books can be passed down through generations. A favorite book can be shared with our children and grandchildren. It becomes a part of our family history. Money, however, is often spent and forgotten. It does not have the same lasting impact. Question: do you have a favorite book that you would like to share with others? How does this book make you feel, and why is it important to you?
Books teach us empathy. By reading about different people and their experiences, we learn to care for others. We understand their feelings and struggles. Money, however, does not teach us empathy. It can sometimes make us focus only on ourselves. Books are treasures. They hold the wisdom of the ages. Each book is like a key that unlocks new knowledge. Money can buy many things, but it cannot buy wisdom. The value of a book is in the lessons it teaches, not in its price. Books can inspire us. A story about courage or kindness can motivate us to be better people. It can push us to achieve our goals. Money can buy comfort, but it cannot inspire us in the same way. True inspiration comes from within and from the stories we read. Question: have you ever read a book that changed your life? What was the message of the book, and how did it impact you?
Books are always there for us. They do not change or leave us. We can always return to a favorite book and find comfort in its pages. Money, however, can come and go. It is not always reliable, and it can disappear when we need it most. Books are a source of joy. They bring happiness into our lives. A good story can make us laugh, cry, or feel inspired. Money can buy entertainment, but it does not bring the same deep joy that a good book can provide. Question: do you think that the joy from reading a book is different from the happiness that money can buy? How do these two types of happiness compare?
Books are free to borrow. We can go to a library and read as many books as we like without spending any money. Knowledge is available to everyone, regardless of how much money they have. Money, on the other hand, is not always easy to come by. Books help us understand history. They teach us about the past and help us learn from it. By reading about history, we can avoid making the same mistakes. Money cannot teach us about history. It can only buy things, not knowledge. Books help us grow as people. Each book we read adds to our understanding of the world. It helps us become wiser and more thoughtful. Money, on the other hand, does not contribute to our personal growth. It can make life easier, but it does not help us grow. Question: how do you think reading books can help you grow as a person? Do you believe that money can have the same effect on your personal growth?
Books can bring people together. When we read the same book, we can discuss it with others and share our thoughts. This creates a bond between people. Money, however, can sometimes cause division. It can lead to arguments or misunderstandings. Books are a form of self-expression. When we read, we learn about ourselves. We discover what we like, what we believe, and what we stand for. Money, however, does not help us express ourselves. It is a tool, not a reflection of who we are. Books help us develop patience. Reading a book takes time and focus. We must be patient as we turn each page and absorb the story. Money, on the other hand, often leads to impatience. We want quick results and instant gratification. Question: do you think that reading books teaches you valuable skills like patience? How does this skill compare to the instant results that money often promises?
Books are timeless. A classic book can be enjoyed by many generations. It never goes out of style. Money, however, is always changing. What is valuable today may not be valuable tomorrow. Books, on the other hand, remain important no matter the time. Books teach us to appreciate the little things. A well-written story can make us notice the beauty in everyday life. It helps us find joy in small moments. Money, on the other hand, often makes us focus on big things and overlook the simple pleasures. Books can be a source of hope. A positive story can lift our spirits and give us hope for the future. It can make us believe that good things are possible. Money can bring comfort, but it cannot always give us hope. Hope comes from within and from the stories we tell. Question: how do you feel when you finish reading a book that ends on a hopeful note? Does it inspire you to look at life in a more positive way?
Books help us learn from others' experiences. By reading about other people's lives, we can avoid making the same mistakes. We can learn valuable lessons without going through the same struggles. Money, however, cannot teach us these lessons. Books can be a source of comfort in difficult times. When we are sad or stressed, reading a book can help us feel better. It offers an escape from our problems. Money may solve some issues, but it cannot comfort us in the same way. Books are for everyone. No matter who you are, you can enjoy a good book. It does not matter how much money you have or where you come from. Books are available to everyone who wants to learn and grow. Final question: after hearing all of this, do you think a book is a better friend than money? Why or why not? How do you plan to include more reading in your life? Thanks for listening. Write the answer in the comment box.